Good evening, everybody. The gold standard in North Dakota football is Shanley, with the most state titles by a long shot. The Deacons have reached the title game in 5 of the last 6 seasons, but another run to the finish will be tough. Rod Oxendahl has a young group this year and will be tested right out of the gates with a state title rematch against Bismarck St. Mary's. And as Tim Free tells us, the Deacons say they wouldn't want it any other way.
Shanley returns just 2 starters in 2015. One of those is offensive lineman Lane Halleck, who says he isn't worried about the new crop of starters.
Always some young guys coming in, but we got a lot of talent coming up. I think we got some speed to come back. I think as long as they can just bar down and play football like they have since they were young, we should be good.
Ready. The other familiar name is Matt Bird, who started at quarterback as a sophomore and learned a lot about how to approach the game.
Last year I played with a lot of passion and I wore my emotions on my sleeve. And I think this year I just need to calm down a little bit and just let things come to me.
Bird will be back in the backfield this season, but head coach Rod Oxendahl says it won't all be behind center, as he will share time with Brevin Lancaster.
But Matt's such a good football player from the standpoint of running the ball that we want to make sure that he's touching it as a running back. And then with Brevin, we get 2 good athletes on the field at the same time instead of one of them watching.
The Deacons have only lost 4 games combined over the last 2 seasons. All of those losses coming to Bismarck St. Mary's. And Shanley won't wait long for a rematch as the Deacons travel to Bismarck for their first game of the season.
There would be not a better feeling than going out to Bismarck and giving them one. We need to treat every play like it's the most important play of the game, because one mistake could ultimately make you lose.
I like a game like that because the kids have got to stay focused now in preseason, and they've got to work hard. They realize they got to work hard to get themselves ready to play a very good football team.
In Fargo, Tim Free, WDAY 6 Sports.
Shanley has only lost a total of 12 games over the past 6 years. St. Mary's accounts for a third of those losses.